Hi, welcome to EDSC 551. My name is Professor Bobo, and I am your professor for spring quarter. This is law and ethics of counseling. And in this course, we will be going over the legal and ethical principles for school counselors, and emphasis will be placed on the legal and ethical issues school counselors will encounter with diverse populations, such as individuals with disabilities and individuals with 504 plans and consultation and collaboration, due process, confidentiality laws, family and student rights, counseling, code of ethics, and federal and state laws. So in this course, we will go over those specific things. Let's begin with your assignments. You will have your textbook is Ethics and Law by Dr. Stone. It was published in 2017. And of course, your APA guide is also recommended. So for during week one, you will have one discussion board that is due, and we'll be meeting week one live. Okay, so then you'll click on your Zoom located under your course information, and you will join us on Zoom at 6 p.m. And our courses will take place weeks 1, 3, 5, and 7 live sessions from 6 p.m. to 7:30. Your assignments for this course will be assignment number 1. It is called assignment number 1 is ethics and professionalism for school counselors. And you're going to do your weekly reading, which is a free training for legal and ethical issues. It is a video that you will be watching. And then there's a couple of other related sources that are also on that particular assignment. And after you've completed the readings and reviewed all of the other related materials regarding professionalism and ethics that counselors face on a daily basis, you'll explore issues in a greater depth as a part of this legal issue. So what you're going to do is you are going to respond in a written narrative format. What does professionalism mean to you? What ethical challenges will you face as a school counselor? You'll discuss the impact of at least one of the ideas that Dr. Stone's video stated that was significant to you as a future school counselor. And then you'll also discuss cyberspace and ethics. Do you have a social media page or any type of social media? And what does your social media say about you? And then you'll comment on your personal views and values of use of social media as a resource for school counselors. This needs to be in APA format, and this assignment is due week 2. Your second assignment for this course is personal and professional views on LGBTQAI plus issues. This is due week 3. You have 3 videos that you'll be watching: Becoming Me, the Laramie Project, and Crossover Kids. And after viewing and doing your reading you will consider your views on the LGBTQAI population, your personal bias, beliefs about sexual orientation, human costs to transgender students, and the impact of school campuses, policies, and confidentiality for these students. You're going to develop a well-written APA format with citations and references that support your thinking. You do not have to address all of the questions that are on there, but you need to take at least 1 or 2 themes and to further your thinking about your personal and professional views on this particular population. This could include what new learning has you have discovered, what changes have occurred for you on this particular issue after reviewing and researching it. How do you reconcile personal, religious, professional values regarding this topic and as a future school counselor in dealing with these issues? And you need to include at least one idea from the video that to reflect upon in your narrative of how it impacts school counselors. And this should be approximately 3 to 4 length pages. Your third assignment is called Historically Underserved Students, and it is due week 5. And what you're going to do is select a historically underserved group of students, such as our special needs population, our English learners, or our undocumented youth, our racial and ethnic minorities, our foster youth or homeless youth population, our socially and economically disadvantaged youth, or our LGBTQAI population. And you're going to use a PowerPoint or a Google slide, and you're going to give a 4 to 5 minute presentation describing 2 laws related to the students of your chosen point. Now we'll talk more about this in our class, but your presentations will take place during our week 5 live session. So during that week 5 live session is when you will be doing this presentation. It's going to be important that we keep it to the 4 to 5 minutes and that our Google slides are concise and that they have the information that we need on there. So you're going to briefly describe current issues and or challenges faced by students in those chosen underserved groups. You're going to describe 2 mental health related and or educationally related laws which are still in effect today, which may impact today's students in the chosen historically underserved population that you're discussing, and how these laws affect the students' mental health or educational functioning, and how would you apply those laws as a school counselor. Again, that is due week 5 during our live session. And remembering that it is part of your grade to be to present during that time. Your fourth assignment is due week 6. It's called Freedom of Expression. And you're going to explain a student's freedom of expression as it legally applies to the school setting. What students can say and or not say, do or not do in terms of verbal speech on campus, written assignments on campus, clothing on campus, and off campus texting and social media posts. This assignment should be approximately 2 to 3 pages long, and it should discuss students' rights in each of these 4 areas. You need to specifically mention at least one law related to each of the 4 areas. And in the description, discuss difficult or challenges involved with the 4 chosen laws as it relates to school counselors. Please include the specific strategies you would use to maintain compliance with each of the laws and apply it as a school counselor on a high school campus. So this is something that you're really going to focus on a high school counselor campus. So we want to see how this would affect those. So we're using that age group so that we know that they have, pretty good understanding of the laws and that age group. Okay. And our final assignment is your signature assignment, remembering that you cannot get a grade for this assignment unless you turn it in. So, for the course, unless you turn this assignment in. So this is one of those assignments that without it, you don't get a grade for the whole course, even if you have turned in all of your other assignments, okay? This signature assignment is, you're going to display your knowledge or skills that are essential to the objectives of this course. And you will select and analyze a relevant theme related to a credible court case to demonstrate a comprehensive understanding of ethical and legal issues presented in school counseling. You're going to select one major theme, course, or topic or issue from your text that you have studied, except for freedom of expression, since that was assignment number 4. You're going to analyze 3 relevant court cases from literature reviews to relate to the theme or the course or the topic that you've chosen. And the 3 relevant court cases must be selected from sources other than your textbook. Your text does include an extensive list of court cases for you to consider. You're going to research the court cases, and they can be done through our CUI library and other credible internet resources. And you need to provide a well thought analysis and response to the issue selected. The legal and ethical issue analysis will be assessed on how well you analyze the information obtained from the court case articles. Specifically, you're going to use APA format and citations. You're going to use the APA style headings. Your paper will have an abstract, which is 100 to 50 to 250 words. That is a brief summary of your paper that immediately follows your title page. In your paper, you're going to discuss your purpose, describing why the issue theme was selected and the references and professional connections. You're going to talk about the problem, the belief statement, which is connected to your personal beliefs about the problem or the issue. And then you're going to have the analysis section. And when you're analyzing the legal and ethical issues presented in each of your court cases, you're going to make sure to include 3 relevant court cases in your overall analysis. A legal analysis is not a long summary of the court cases. Analysis breaks down the reading into smaller parts and examines the structure and details of the legal and ethical issues. So you're going to answer these questions in regards to the court case. What is the issue at hand? What is the reasoning behind the claim? You're going to discuss any relevant research, study, or past court cases which support or refute the claim of both opposing viewpoints. And then what are the strengths and weaknesses of both of the opposing arguments? You're not going to express your opinion in this section. Your opinion is going to be solicited during the reflection and conclusion section. Then the next portion of your paper is called the findings, and there you will describe the outcomes of the court cases. So here is where you would put whether the person won the court case or didn't win the court case and the reasoning behind it. And then finally, you'll have your reflection, which is a reflection on how these court cases studies impacted your understanding and practice as a school counselor. And then you'll have your conclusion. You're describing the new learning that has occurred as a result of the analysis. This assignment is 4 to 5 pages, and that is your signature assignment. So those are the 5 assignments that are due for this class. Again, we'll be meeting live weeks 1, 3, 5, and also on week 7. Please remember that week 5 is our presentation week. So please make sure you don't have any conflicts with that, or that you let me know about the conflicts as soon as possible. Also, during this term, we have spring break, and the university spring break will take place between March 24th through April 1st. Okay, so April 1st is the beginning of our week 4. Okay, that's the beginning of week 4. So you'll see that also in the dates section of the weeks. Okay, so we'll have week 1, which begins March 4th, week 2, which begins March 11th, week 3, which begins March 18th. Then we have spring break, and then we have week 4, which begins April 1st. Again, you can refer to your calendar for the additional dates and reminder of dates. Okay, so welcome to our course. A little bit about myself. I've been teaching since the inception of the school counseling program, which began in 2011. I've had the opportunity to teach all of the classes and courses for the school counseling program, as well as be a practicum and university fieldwork supervisor. I've also been a subject matter expert for many of the course syllabi. So I look forward to seeing you guys during week 1. And I will also be uploading my instructor videos for the even weeks. That's 2, 4, 6, and 8, going over the lessons and giving new learning for those weeks. All right. I look forward to seeing you. Thank you. Have a great day.